Hi! So today I'm going to do a little simple Pride set of nails because it's Pride month this month. I've started off with Glitterbels extreme length stiletto tips, shaped them to how I wanted them, and then I'm just using my size 14 brush here, and I'm picking 2 beads up at a time, keeping the brush really nice and wet, and just placing them onto the nail and letting them bleed together. So I started off with Crazy Fog and Queen Bee, and then I'm just coming here with highlighter pink and hyacinth. So like I say, if you just keep your brush really nice and wet, pop the beads onto the nail and then just gently dab them. They'll kind of bleed into each other and it just gives this really nice effect. So again here, I've got Crazy Frog and Bright Blue. Really liked how those two colours went together. And literally I just carry that on right down the nail, adding bits in if I feel like it needs to blend that little bit more. So it's really important to keep that brush really nice and wet and saturated, because if your brush is too dry, you'll find when you're trying to merge the colours together, it will obviously create those like sharper lines rather than allowing them to bleed in together. So your liquid's really important for this sort of effect. As you can see there with Lava Lamp and Queen Bee, how well they just kind of bleed into one another. Highlighter pink and hyacinth at the bottom. So, and then once you're happy with it, you just go on to the next nail. So it just gives a really nice effect and it's so easy to do, and there is literally no right or wrong way. You can't get it wrong unless you wear it too dry, but even then I'm pretty sure the outcome would still be quite pretty. And the good thing about it, you can put pretty much any colours together. Just doing that on each nail as the background, just those nice bright rainbow type colours to celebrate Pride month. And I'm just continuing that on every nail. I do like how Crazy Frog and Bright Blue go really well together. I think I'm going to have to do a set of nails with those two colours. Kind of a bit like a tie-dye effect, I think. Well, that's how it can look, I suppose. So at the top here, I'm just using Bright Blue and Hyacinth together. Hyacinth is a really nice purple. It's got a slight shimmer to it as well, which is quite nice. So I'm always picking 2 beads up at a time on my brush. It just helps, obviously, keeping them both wet at the same time and helping them bleed together. And I just really lightly, with the tip of my brush, just dab them down, as you can see. Obviously, if you put 2 colours together that are very similar, you're not going to see the effect very much. So here, I'm just doing a really fine layer of glass slippers, just as almost like an adhesive, to put down my gold foil. Now, I'm not doing this in any particular way, I'm just randomly putting it on the nail, just to make it stand out that little bit more and give it something a bit extra. Again, no right or wrong, just randomly placing it down. So it's such an easy technique to do this look. So now all my gold was on, I obviously capped in glass slippers, shaped all my nails, and I'm just going in with Glitterbels non-white top coat now. I'm just bringing all those colours to life. Really nice summery barbs as well. Again, it'll be really good for summer with your clients. So obviously that's the end result for that bit. So now I'm going in with the new white in the gel paints. If you haven't tried the gel paints and you're doing a lot of nail art, you definitely need to get them. They're so pigmented. They're non-wipe as well, which is even better, so no tacky layer to take off. And they're just so easy to work with. A little really does go a long way. So I wanted to keep this set really quite simple, but obvious to what it was. So I'm just writing love across each nail. The here being the symbol for pride as well. So it was obviously more obvious as well what it is and what it's symbolising. So I didn't want to go over the top with any big design or anything like that. I just kind of wanted it to speak for itself. I'm also using the Glitterbels fine liner brush here. It's out of the 3-pack, I believe. Can't live without that brush. They're so thin and small, they're really good to work with, especially for all those fine line work that you need to do. Hopefully you get an idea of what I'm doing there. See how vibrant those colours are when I was close up then. Really was a really nice bright set. Definitely stands out. I think that's the best bit about summer, is being able to get all the neon colours out. So that's the end result there. Hope you like them. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you again soon.